Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Gartist Corner. Thank you for joining us for a very special Yu-Gi-Oh episode. I'm very excited as an avid Yu-Gi-Oh player myself. My name is GlitchyGlu. I'll be the host of this episode. Um,
Y'all,
oh, yes.
yeah, it's GlitchyGlu. That was a great intro, and I totally ruined it.
We're all GlitchyGlu now.
Yes, we are GlitchyGlu.
We're GlitchyGlu on this blessed day.
Do you
Moving on
want
to
me to
the
introduce you
episode.
guys, or do you all want to introduce yourselves?
No, you introduced me.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah.
Joining me today is Orion Hart. Hello.
That's me. Hi.
Hi, welcome. We also have Art Womble here.
Hello, hello.
We have JWS51203.
Oh shoot, we should have said that. Okay, I should have stated that mostly I just go by JW on the server.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
No, we'll refer to you as your full username. every
My
time.
my full initials and
We'll just cut it at the JW.
No, I think that's even it's even funnier. It's like a parent, like it's like JWS. you get to your room right now.
Exactly. Last but not least, we have Nacho Star.
It's me.
Not just our one.
Don't
Don't want you to impersonate the
yeah.
person who got Nacho Star.
Of course.
My nemesis. I hate him.
Oh, this garlic Sean.
Alright, so, I think we'll just get into it. Does anyone want to go first?
Oh god, I should put my phone on silent.
It's not.
I will go first. What do you got for me?
Alrighty, Orion Hart, for you, I have Gladiator Beast Alexander.
Oh, Gladiator Beast. Okay. I have an image in
Yeah.
my head. Can you tell me some
Uh-huh.
more about him?
Yeah, basically, he is an anthropomorphized lion with outrageous muscles.
Okay.
And imagine like some Roman-esque sci-fi armor. Including wings.
Including wings. Okay.
Including wings.
Wait, I kind of okay. I get what you mean. Okay, so he's a gladiator beast, so he's an anthropomorphic lion with cyberpunk armor.
Cyberpunk Roman armor.
Cyberpunk Roman armor. Oh man, this is gonna be a real
Give me that
mess.
challenge.
Yeah.
oh
I was gonna make a furry joke, but I know what this one is already.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I know what this one is.
Well, I haven't ever seen this before, so I'm just I'm gonna give it. I gotta give him like a strong pose, you know.
Yeah.
Something like okay. Maybe he's got. Does he have like a weapon?
No, he fights with his claws, and probably his teeth too. I imagine.
Okay. See, when I thought Roman Centurion, I was thinking like he'd have like a pole arm or something like that. But
Yeah, all of the in the archetype itself, it's a pretty old archetype. They have like equip spells that are the arms and armor, but the base monster themselves are just the dudes with their stuff, you know.
I'm gonna redraw this real quick, and Nacho, you got one. Thank you. I didn't even notice it. Oh, that's what we get for drawing on a shared canvas. Okay, Gladiator Beast. I want like a strong. Oh yeah. Wait, I got this. Okay, I know this. Really strong
Make the furry
pose.
community go wild.
Well, you know what? I'm not Karina. Reference to our rival show, but you know,
They definitely know about us.
well,
Legally, we're not allowed to say her name, right?
well, I didn't say her legal name.
You gotta call her Cabina.
Yeah, no, that's her legal name. All right. So I wanted to have it like he's like lunging at us with his claws out.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna do that. Let's give us a.
You going for like a full body, a medium shot, a close up? What's your mindset right now?
I'm thinking sort of like a like he's. So here's the claws.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the claws, and then here's our Gladiator Beast's head back here, and he's got kind of like the motion of the spine is kind of like here.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like we got the shoulder. He's coming here. Shoulder down, so we got the other claws here. So he's running. He's kind of like lunging at us. So we got the
wheels.
these. I mean legs. Does he have wheels?
He does not have wheels.
This
Damn.
does look like a car a
sure
little
some
bit
of
at the
them.
moment.
Oh, it does. I see the
Some of them
car.
have wheels.
I can see the car. Oh my
Gladiator
god.
Beast car.
And then he's got these like cyberpunk wings, so I'm guessing
Yep.
it's like a metal like
I thought you were drawing the exhaust pipe.
no.
No, this is the
Oh, it's
spoiler.
Mater. Mater.
It's Tomater.
Hey, GlitchyGlu, would it help if you told us its stats? Or is that too nerdy?
I mean, you can tell us. So this is not in the metagame, you said. Is that right? This has never been used in the metagame? Okay.
No. Gladiator Beasts are a deck that have been around for a while. To my knowledge, they've never played Alexander. He's not one of the good ones, but as a kid, I did play him.
Okay.
Whenever I went to a local tournament and lost every single duel. So he's got a big spot in my heart for that.
Awesome.
He's a
Losing
light...
duels?
Exactly.
Yeah, same.
He's got a light attribute. He's level 6. He's a beast type monster. He does have an effect. And his attack is 2400, defense 600.
Okay. What is his
Better
effect? What
be
does the card
good.
do?
Alright, bear with me for a minute.
We wanna go into this?
Yu-Gi-Oh cards love long effects.
Oh,
This
Actually,
card
want
cannot
it,
be...
Orion?
Yeah, I want it.
This card cannot be special summoned except by the effect of Gladiator Beast Dimakari. If this card was special summoned, it is unaffected by the effects of spell cards. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, you can return it to the deck to special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, except Gladiator Beast Alexander.
I think I
Okay.
zoned out after like 6 words.
Yeah. So he can only be special summoned by another Gladiator Beast.
Yeah, so all the Gladiator Beasts work where at the end of the battle phase, if they attacked or were attacked and they survived, you can return it to the deck in order to special summon a different Gladiator Beast from the deck. And some Gladiator Beasts have to be special summoned by a specific Gladiator Beast monster. So Alexander has to be special summoned by Dimakari.
I see. Oh, that makes sense. I get it. They're like some gladiators bringing out their fellow gladiators
Yeah.
to fight.
They're like tagging out. I think that's
Yeah.
the lore.
it's like
Yeah.
those. It's like those eggs that like, oh, we got the bigger one and then slightly smaller one.
If you want to get into the lore as presented by the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel,
Ooh, yeah.
essentially, the Gladiator Beasts come from a time where there's like a futuristic Roman Empire, and just their whole political system is not the greatest, so in order to quell dissidents, they created this massive arena coliseum to have people battle in for blood sport to sate the bloodlust of their people. However, this didn't go so well because the Gladiator Beasts were so destructive that it threatened to bring down the entire coliseum, and so they were sealed away. And then eventually they broke out and just basically destroyed everything in order to just continue to fight because they just liked fighting.
Okay. That doesn't seem like a great system.
No.
I
It's
gotta get this main in here. Hold on. They draw lines main, dude. Like, gotta...
Wait, are they all furry people according to the lore?
Oh, some of them are scaly.
Oh, okay.
There's like a T-Rex guy or a raptor guy, I think.
I like the fusion one.
There's a couple of birds. There's a fish.
I want to see that fish.
Gladiator fish, dude. That's sick.
That's Murmillo, the fish,
Yep.
if I recall correctly.
Yeah, Marmillo was actually played.
Yeah, that was one of the good ones.
Yeah.
When I think of like anthropomorphic dinosaurs in Yu-Gi-Oh, for some reason I had the wrestling ones.
Oh, the
I
Dino
barely-
Wrestlers?
Yeah.
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 Oh man.
We lost the viewers yet.
Guys,
Look,
talk
if-
about
if-
the art.
If anybody's watching this video, they're watching it because they like Yu-Gi-Oh and or they like us. So I'm sure we're fine.
Okay. So what's your hottest take about the Yu-Gi-Oh meta?
My hottest take?
Yeah.
Ooh. Alright. Here's my hottest take.
Okay.
Artifact Scythe doesn't need to be banned.
I forgot what this artifact scythe.
We're like you lost me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I think
That's
maybe
my
the
hottest take.
Yu-Gi-Oh meta like that's gonna date this episode. You know.
you might get some dislikes for that. I also will state full disclosure, I do not play Artifact Scythe. I do not own Artifact Scythe. I hate playing against it. But
Wait. Yeah,
Wait, okay, so what is this card?
This was
Is it something I should be worried about?
basically, Artifact Scythe is essentially got a pop-up notification. That was frustrating. Basically, Artifact Scythe is a way of like locking your opponent out of special summoning. And there's a lot of cards that or a lot of decks that through their combo can just search it out. But and don't get me wrong, this is not an advocation for like it shouldn't be banned. But a lot of people like enjoyed the last ban list with a couple of exceptions, and one of them was that Artifact Scythe was not banned.
So it's a tutoring card.
It's a card that you search out with another tutoring card, and then it locks your opponent out, so it acts as like a floodgate.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so I Yu-Gi-Oh stories from Orion for a second, very briefly. GX was my favorite. Jaden Yuki was my idol, and I played so much Elemental Heroes. I just love Elemental Heroes so much. I was a Jaden Yuki stan. So the only deck I still have is Elemental Heroes, and I have half of a what was it called? Watt Hopper deck.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Because
That was a joke.
for those uninitiated, there's a card called Watt Hopper that says something about you can't target other Watt creatures while Watt Hopper's on the field. And basically the idea was to get 2 Watt Hoppers out and then prevent them from being able to target a single one of your monsters with anything. And it was called a Hopper Lock, and I thought that concept was so funny. I built it. And I did feel bad a little bit.
I think being funny in the game is better than just being meta, because I feel like being funny can be a lot more fun.
I mean, it was frustrating to the few people I actually did get to play it against, because imagine playing a game and then being told you're not allowed to do anything.
I know that
That's
feeling.
current Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep, yeah, it's just basically Yu-Gi-Oh right now.
That's current
Um,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
You basically want to, in terms of like the current metagame, you're basically wanting to do one of two things: either go first and set up a board that tells your opponent no, or you go second, try to break your opponent's board, and then kill them immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's one of two.
Yeah.
yeah. Nacho, what were you running when we played earlier today? That literally was first turn, and then
Oh,
I
yeah.
literally couldn't do anything.
Oh yeah, that was my that was not meta. That was just an unbreakable board to scare away the noobs. Like you.
I gotta
Yeah.
add the armor on here, and then I think
Sorry,
I'm
I had to
good.
say it.
Let's see.
Well, it's looking good so far.
Yeah.
Give him some real muscles. Okay, wait. So he said Roman Centurion armor. Does he have a helmet?
No helmet. He has like these little. He has like whisker armor. Is the best way I can describe it.
Can you describe
Whisker
that more?
I don't remember
He's got-
this.
So basically, on his cheeks, he has these three like metal blades that curl back.
Like curl back?
Yeah.
Can't imagine what this would look like.
I feel like that's more dangerous to the person wearing it than anyone else.
I'm just gonna block that
Punch to
in.
the face and he just
Yeah.
gets, like, punctured
Um,
balls.
What does the Centurion armor look like? Is it sort of like
He's got like
a
I
pauldron
would
here?
say, well, I would say yeah, he's got some pauldrons. He's got I would say a chest plate, but it really only covers his pecs. And then he's
Okay.
got like an I don't know what it's called, but to a layman, an armored loincloth, basically.
Okay. I know what you mean. I know what you're talking about. The like sort of chain loincloth.
Yeah, like the battle skirt type thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that lets me cover up the back legs, so you know I'll take that.
Not a
Take those,
skirt,
take
it's
those.
my armor, god.
Just block that in because I'm gonna render that later. And then so where do the wings come out of? Is it like right up here?
I forgot about the wings.
Oh god.
So I would say like the shoulder blades. It's kind of hard on the card's artwork to see exactly where they're coming from. It mostly just covers like the shoulders.
And are they like so they're like cyber? Is this like flames that are shooting out of the wings or something
No,
like that?
it's like these it looks almost like there's three panes of green glass to act as like the feathers.
Oh, I think okay. I'm gonna do like a layered glass thing here, and then make it glow. And you know what? Just give it some of these things. Why not? And then
Why?
does he have a tail?
He does have a tail
Okay.
with the little lion tuft of fur at the end. Or is it hair?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got you.
One of the two.
That's the
I'm not
whole
a
trinity of
liantist.
Light.
Tail, claws, and wings.
You're banned. I regret inviting you onto this episode. Okay, let's give me some. Just show that there's some motion, and I'm done. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, he's running. He's running fast, and then. Oh, this is the stands of the Coliseum as he runs by.
Fucking JoJo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the JoJo stand.
No.
Thanks, Konami.
A little different, but I appreciate the.
Those are the other Gladiator Beasts in the deck waiting to come out to the field.
Yeah. Okay, this is done. This is done.
Yeah.
I never will, because the card is trash.
All right. Now can you show me the actual one?
Yeah, this is the card.
Gladiator Beast. Oh, I feel like I've seen this
Wow.
before.
Yeah.
Never
Oh.
seen this in life.
Ah. Oh, he's got the elemental hero. What's his name? Wings. Those kind of look the same.
Those are really cool wings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
those are
sick.
cool.
All right, I took way
Those
too
were
long.
sick.
Who's up next? It's JWS 51203.
Okay,
Full name.
GWS 51203. I have for you a little guy called Insect Knight.
Aww.
Yo, I'm drawing Hollow Knight.
So this is very important for being able to capture the essence of Insect Knight. He's a normal monster, so he has no effect, but his flavor text reads, "Of all insect fighters, he is the paragon of indestructible insect invaders, which only the elite of the elite can join. We can no longer ignore their unmatched battle prowess."
Wow,
Ooh, what
that's
sort
edgy.
of bug
That's
is
spicy.
He is a level 4 monster with 1900 attack.
What sort of bug though? He's an insect,
Yeah.
but what kind of insect?
Like, I would say almost like some kind of hopper.
Ooh, okay.
He's a very generic looking insect, also anthropomorphized.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, dude, it's Buff Hollow Knight.
So let's start out with.
I feel like it says something about me that I also know this one.
Nerd.
This one was never played anywhere ever. But
I'm
I
looking-
know him.
I'm looking forward to how obscure. Do you have a super obscure one for Nacho?
I remember his card art.
So, Insect Knight was used very, very briefly for a very, very gimmicky deck.
Okay.
And that's about it.
What was the gimmick?
The gimmick was that you would use Demise, King of Armageddon, with
That's cool.
I forget the name of the ritual spell you use, but basically you would send.
We'll put him up on screen.
The ritual is end of the world. It's very edgy.
No, it's not end of the world. You would use a different one because it would let you ritual summon using normal monsters from the deck.
monsters.
And so you would send like 2 Insect Knights to the graveyard, which would then set up a Doomdozer, who's a big beefy insect guy to bring out. So you would have Demise, King of Armageddon, and then a Doomdozer on the field. This was back in like the late GX era, if I remember correctly.
Now that
I don't-
I've parsed all of that, there's a beautiful insect appearing on my screen, but I wonder, do we know the effect of Insect Knight? Does it have an, or is it just
He
flavor?
has no effect. He
Oh,
only has flavor text. He does carry into battle a very small shield and a very spiky looking sword.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting. A cactus sword, dude. It's gotta
Um,
be.
Does he have any sort of armor, or is his exoskeleton more like armor?
So he has armor, but it's like integrated into his exoskeleton.
Oh.
So like there's like plates of his exoskeleton that are like more metallic than others. He
Okay.
does have a cloak as well.
Ooh. So I'm gonna sort of do some cool shapes.
You know what?
Sort of go like this tunic sort of thing. Sort of melding the 2 designs of armor and the like sort of pill bug grasshopper is what I'm going for.
Interesting.
Nice.
Does he have like 6 arms, or is it like one of those things where it's
No,
like, oh,
yeah, he has 2 arms and 2 legs.
Ah, where did the other arms go, dude?
He probably lost them in previous battles.
I guess that makes sense.
so you said
Pretty
2 arms and
cool.
2 legs?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to keep it like so there was a spot where the arms used to be.
Yo, he
Sort
lost
of.
him in battle.
Yeah.
I'm
I
really
like
just
it.
hyped for this cloak.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't want to go too Hollow Knight because Hollow Knight has such a different aesthetic than you.
Yeah, but Yu-Gi-Oh, we were talking about this earlier, right? Like Yu-Gi-Oh art is so inconsistent. You could go Hollow
Yeah.
Knighty, you know? I think that's great.
It goes from like really super uwu like anime girls to
Those
like
are my favorite.
eldritch horrors from like the worst Lovecraftian nightmare you've ever seen.
That's
The little
true.
cockroach men.
And sometimes you have both in the same archetype, and it's really funny.
Well, also edgy shonen heroes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's another, direction to go. Or anthropomorphized furry bait. That's
Yeah, that's
another one.
most of them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wobble, what's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card?
If I can remember
We'll
one.
judge you.
No, I won't.
Is it competitively viable, Womble?
I always liked Time Wizard.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm Wizard.
Yeah, he's a funky man.
In the anime, didn't they use Time Wizard to like age the baby dragon into?
Yeah.
That made me really mad because that's not how it works.
I love that though.
I'm one of those people.
The early anime was just like, we don't really know how this game is gonna work yet, so we're just gonna like do things.
Well, the even better part, I don't know if you guys ever saw the original or read the original Yu-Gi-Oh, but the first volume of Yu-Gi-Oh in the manga it didn't have anything to do with Duel Monsters.
Yeah, it was just random games.
It was Yugi, also Yami Yugi, or whatever his like alternate form, the spirit from the Millennium Puzzle
Yeah.
was sort of like an evil spirit, and he
Mm-hmm.
would possess Yugi and get revenge on the people who bullied him and wronged him. And there was literally people who died or like lost their entire like mental faculties and sanity in these like death games that he was playing. That was the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And then they wanted to sell a product and they took the Duel Monsters game from a single chapter of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know what prompted them to do this, but I guess it was just like somebody was like, that seems interesting, and then
Yeah, basically, from what I read into on that, is that he got a lot of his fans that were like, "Whoa, this was like a really cool idea for like a card game. Do you have any more information on it, or just a bunch of fans of Kazuki Takahashi kept writing to him about it, and he was like, okay, well we'll delve into this a little bit more, and then he wrote a few more um, chapters revolving around Duel Monsters, um, and then it got picked up by I think Bandai.
Yeah.
And then you had the Bandai cards, which were basically just a physical gacha game.
Mm-hmm.
And then Konami partnered with them to make the actual cards, and then they had like a different version of how the game was played with a different rule set. Now it's called the junior rule set, but no one plays it.
Oh.
And then eventually, as it started getting closer to like being more popular worldwide and having like an international release for the cards, they actually started developing a real consistent rule set for it.
Wow. I just think
that
it's
blew up.
wild. Yeah. That
The only
it
thing
came so far.
The only thing I remember of the like the gaming side of it was seeing a picture of because I think at the start there was no rules to how big a deck could be, right?
Okay, I know what you're about to
Yes.
say.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna talk about too.
I just remember seeing a picture of a guy with like 1,000 cards on his shoulder or something, like just
2002.
Mm-hmm. Two guys
Damn.
carrying it in.
Yep.
It took two people
Yep.
to shuffle it.
Uh-huh. And then they set a deck limit to 80, and then subsequently reduced that even further to the current 60.
Damn.
There also wasn't a limit to, at the time it was called the Fusion deck, until more extra deck.
Was it 15 cards?
Yeah, now it's 15 cards. I forget when they set that actual limit. But I know it actually started mattering Or maybe they did always have it, and I just, as a kid, ignored it. That could be the case.
What are we missing from this insect night?
Yeah.
We're missing the sword arm.
Oh,
Yeah.
But,
yeah, that's.
Old arm online.
don't worry too much about inking this all in just yet. If you
Oh,
want to
no,
get
I'm
the
just-
sketch done.
I'm just using it to. I'm just using these darker lines to do things that are in front, so it makes it a lot
Oh.
easier.
Smart.
Nice, smart.
Do something like
Look at this smart guy over here.
Look at
this.
this guy trying to be an artist.
Nah, Gartist. You know our new catchphrase, Glitchy?
what's that?
I already made Womble out. It's I was trying to get everybody to say something. Well, anyway, the point is Gartist Guard Out is our outro now.
Okay.
It's so dumb.
It's so bad.
Do we have to say it?
No,
Are
we're
we
not gonna say it
required?
today. We don't have to say
we
it.
have
not
to.
say
Fine, if you want me to say it, I'll say it.
it.
I got this large.
But you have to say it with like an anime protagonist voice.
Do I have to have a
Some
British accent
Japanese.
or a Japanese accent? No.
No,
You gotta sound
You're not allowed to do that,
we're
Orion.
using,
I
we're
know.
using dubs, not subs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So I have to sound like Yuri Lowenthal.
yeah.
Okay.
Bugs are so fun to draw.
Dubs or bugs?
Bugs.
Okay.
Both.
I'm trying to figure out.
I
How
love
do you
drawing
on
audio.
bugs?
Bugs, not dubs. It's the bugs versus dubs debate that every anime fan has.
Yep.
I'm just getting some extra for when I
only watch
a
the
more
bug
final-
anime. Don't
What's
ask
funny
me.
is this legitimately looks like it could be like a Digimon.
A Digimon? Dude, this is the Yu-Gi-Oh episode. Did you wander into the wrong room? Oh, man. Yeah.
Is
The
this considered
Thornton.
furry art?
I hope not.
What is the
No?
proper name for bugs in the furry community?
I don't know. I know scalies. I know.
Yeah.
To all our furry viewers, please confirm. Send us your best furry art.
Insects only.
Oh,
Yeah, insects only.
I mean, I know there is a category, but I don't know what it's called.
So something like that. So it's like the tunic going around the-
Exoskeleton-y.
It's like
Yeah.
inverse.
Naturally.
Exoskelly.
Exoskeleton.
I like that.
I'm just doing some quick last minute details to make it so it's easier for
If
me.
you're an
later.
exoskelly, like
It is up in the
subscribe.
chat, yeah.
I don't think they identify as an exoskeleton because we made that up.
I think I am done before I render him.
This is so cool. This is an insect night.
Boy.
That is an insect night. We can no longer ignore their unmatched battle prowess.
Mhm.
I think this one's close, as I recall it.
Oh yeah, let's
Yeah,
see
let's
the final version. Yeah. What's?
Alright, that there is insect night.
Whoa!
Oh, it was
Yo,
close.
Very
He looks like-
close.
he looks
Mandibles.
like Hopper from like Ant's Life or Bug's Life.
Bug's Life. An ant's life is the knockoff. Wait. Wait, what was that Woody
I like
Allen
your
one
insect
called?
night, Jay.
It was just called Ants.
Ants. Yeah.
With his head.
It's Nacho's turn.
Nacho.
My turn.
Alrighty, for you, I have the card that my
Very
brother would
obscure.
always beat me with, that no one ever
Yeah.
played. Have you heard of Raging Flame Sprite?
Raging Flames, right? No, I haven't. This must be really
Ooh.
old.
I did my job. So, Raging Flame Sprite, if you
Right.
imagine... I'm going to set the scene for you for the background of it before I go into the details of the monster itself. You're in a library, and there's a
Okay.
desk with a book and a candle. And
Yeah.
drawing from the fire of the candle is a little tiny fairy person with very like Peter Pan-esque clothing, a very wide brim like brown witch hat,
Oh, Nacho knows how to draw those.
And a fiery rod.
Yo, it's Minecraft.
A what rod?
Okay, okay.
A fiery
It's a little
rod.
Peter Pan monster.
So it's a Peter Pan fairy with a taffy hat, pulling fire out of the fire with a rod.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
interesting.
So
This
I
does
guess-
feel like something
so
that
the-
Nacho should draw too. So, wow, you did a
yes,
good job, Glitchy.
I'm drawing the sketching out the scene, right?
Oh, he's got a good expression.
Yeah. And
Eh,
so this is
I'm
just
trying to
me in
read.
the library. Yeah. Reading up about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Why you make
And my
you make
brother comes in with his card and beats me with it
beats you with it.
relentlessly.
I will say
Just imagine me whacking you with a card.
exactly. I thought maybe you take the card and you glue it to the outside of a sock and you fill the sock with nails and then
Oh no!
Yeah, that's how I won all my Yu-Gi-Oh games.
You did that to me like 5 times today.
Yeah, I had to.
Jesus,
do it.
Nacho, you beat him with a sock with nails in it?
Yeah.
So this card is a fire attribute, level 3. It only has 100 attack and 200 defense, but its effect is that this card can attack your opponent directly. If this
Oh,
card
no, I
inflicts
know
battle
this
damage to the
card.
opponent by a direct attack, this card gains 1,000 attack.
Whoa. Okay.
So
Okay.
It gets stronger when it
basically-
hits somebody?
yeah, so my brother would play a deck that would essentially prevent me from attacking or destroying this card, and then would just attack me directly until I died.
Oh.
Oh, that's such a sad existence.
That's okay. Magic fans would know that that's basically like how boggles work. There's a creature in Magic called a slippery boggle. It can't be targeted and it can't be blocked, basically. Or generally you would suit it up with something. I can't remember honestly the text if it couldn't be blocked or if you would suit it up with something that makes it not blockable. And you just hit somebody with something that they can't do anything to at all.
Yeah.
Without like a board wipe. Like what's the space destruction? What's the trap card that destroys all the monsters or whatever? Was there one?
There's like a ton. There's Mirror Forest, Torrential Tribute.
Is there a spell card that destroys everything?
There's Raigeki and Dark Hole.
Dark Hole, that's the one I was thinking of.
Dark Hole.
Nowadays, there's also like Kaiju Slumber.
Oh,
There's Lightning Storm. There was Lightning Vortex back in the day, but no one played it because you had to discard a card to play it.
And it was.
is this the Flame Sprite, Nacho?
Yeah, there's the flame sprite.
I like them.
Is that
Very
glitchy?
sprightly smile.
That is glitchy.
I
That's
can't
the
wait to
flame
see the
sprite.
candle.
And this is my brother.
Was it a candle or a fireplace?
It was a candle.
Okay. So he's pulling power from the
Okay,
candle
wait.
that you're using to read the book.
Now that you've mentioned its effect, I do know what this card is. But I'm gonna continue with my drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like
Okay.
the ghost sprite from Gen 1.
Oh,
It's really
that's
giving
right.
me that feel.
Yeah.
Damn. I can't believe you lost to this.
I mean, I was like 6, but okay.
6-year-olds these days don't know proper strategy.
So, me and Nacho, when we were playing earlier today, we just would get into like standstills unless he was playing his wall deck, and it would just not be fun because I play a Cyber Dragon deck that also like just absolutely has a lot of like trap hole, which Nacho hated, and a bunch of other stuff that just makes it so annoying.
Look at Cyrus over here playing a Cyber Dragon deck.
That was Zane.
Zane, whoops.
Yeah.
Cyrus was Junk Monsters, right?
Big fan. Cyrus was roids.
Roids, that's what they call it. Okay.
Basically, there were a bunch of vehicles that were, I don't want to say anthropomorphized, but they had like cartoon faces on them.
Yeah. Honestly,
That-
roids are probably perfect for Womble. Like that's a Womble style. Womble has the perfect like cartoon style that I've seen him draw for roids because I feel like I don't know. Have you ever drawn a cute car before, Womble?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. See, I
I've
believe
drawn a
it.
lot of stuff in my time.
Remind me later. I want to play my taxes deck against some of you guys.
Yeah, I would be up for that.
That'd be
That's
a
my
master duel.
like closest to being a meme deck that I have, and by closest I mean it is a meme and it's less of a deck.
Bringing people
Yeah.
together.
I specifically play a Cyber Dragon Infinity
You're
thing where the whole
disgusting.
gimmick is hers plus machine duplication equals Cyber Dragon Infinity turn 1.
So when you say Cyber Dragon Infinity, do you mean an infinite number of Cyber Dragons?
No, it's a
Yeah,
card.
basically that's the deck as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is a very cool design for like a dragon. All the Cyber Dragons have these really interesting designs to them.
You know who would be really good at drawing that is Version.
Oh yeah, Version's very good at that.
Version draws
haven't-
mechas all the time.
I haven't seen them draw anything before. I've seen their profile pic, and that's about it.
If we can find a Version drawing, we'll put it up on screen. But they're very good at drawing stuff. That was vague. They're very good at drawing mechs, robots, mechs, things like that.
Anything
Yeah.
mechanical, really.
Yeah.
Are you just drawing Glitchy like and his
Yeah,
child or
it's
and his
Glitchy.
like brother?
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
his brother.
I feel like this is
Beat him with a
less.
card.
I feel like this is less beating
it's-
them with a card, but more beating them with a bat with a nail.
No, it's
And-
the card.
no,
look,
it's the card
card's on
on
it.
It's the thing that hits me.
It's on
So
him.
Oh, I thought that was a mousetrap.
no, that's overkill.
Yeah, that's how you catch mice.
I'm gonna make this look like a flame spirit.
Can you imagine a bat with a nail and a mousetrap behind the nail? They hit you with the nail and you're like dying, and the mousetrap goes up, and it's like, ow, what a pinch.
No, instead of a mousetrap, it's just a bear trap.
So they pierce
Oh,
your head
that'd be
and
like a-
then chop it off.
Yes.
It'd be a good weapon in a video game, just a bat with a bear trap on the end of it.
Dude, honestly,
I don't
I'm
know
down.
what else I can draw, so like I'm guessing I'm done.
This is good.
Flame spirit.
Alrighty. Is it time for the reveal?
Yes.
I'm
I can
pretty sure
imagine
got it
this.
accurate to the T.
I'm excited to see this red fairy.
Alright, here is Raging Flame Sprite.
I remember this card.
I know this card.
It is very Peter Pan-esque.
Right? Although that is the most generic like face for an anime character
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
Welcome to
I was-
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I wasn't expecting it to be anime. I mean, I was, but I wasn't expecting it to be like that.
That anime.
Yu-Gi-Oh. It's all anime.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All the
Is it-
time.
I guess it's my
Alright.
turn.
It
It's
is.
your turn. For you, Art Womble, I have a very special dragon.
Ooh.
I have, and aside from dragon, this is all one word. Interplanetary purpley thorny dragon.
I know this one.
Okay.
So imagine a space. We'll say interplanetary. It's purple. It's a bit thorny, and it is a dragon.
Is it an
Okay.
Alaskan bullworm?
I loved that because that was the only time on a cartoon I'd ever heard somebody mention the state that I grew up in. It's the Alaskan bullworm. I was like, yes, it's disgusting. Yes, it's gigantic, but I live in Alaska and this is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's a dragon, but it's still an anime, so I'm giving it an anime eye.
Oh.
Dude,
This one definitely, I would say, leans towards the Eldritch Horror type
Oh,
style.
spooky.
this is starting to look like Red Eyes Black Dragon a little bit.
I love the Red Eyes line. It was one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, no, they're cool.
It's the best one.
Those
I-
make
Red
like-
Eyes Black Shining Dragon. That was one of them.
Mm.
No, Shadow Dragon. There's a shadow. It was a shadow one, wasn't there?
What? There is.
There's like
You
an
mean Darkness?
ultimate.
There's
A Darkness Dragon? What was it?
Red Eyes
Wait,
Darkness
you-
Dragon.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There's also a Red Eyes Metal Dragon. There's so many Red Eyes. There's a
Yeah.
lot.
A lot
In
of them
terms
are
of the old
good.
school ones, though, it was mostly Red Eyes Metal and Red Eyes Darkness.
Okay, Darkness is the one that I had. I had like Red Eyes Black Chick and Red Eyes Black Dragon, and I had that whole thing set up. This is purple though. This is a purple one, right?
Yeah, this one is purpley thorny dragon.
Wait, it's purpley.
Yeah.
Is it not
Yeah.
purple?
It's not purple, it's purpley.
It's purpley, you know. It's mostly purple.
Oh, can you tell us any more about the features of it? It's an interplanetary dragon, so it's kind of got
Yeah.
space features, I'm guessing.
So, yeah, he's got like instead of like a ridge of spikes along the back, it's like this blue shadowy flame.
Oh,
Ooh.
Okay.
spooky.
I'm going in a direction here. I will
Is that
just let you know.
Meganium?
No.
I was gonna say Typhlosion.
Oh yeah. Does Typhlosion just
Meganium's
have
my
a?
favorite card?
Oh yeah, in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, in Yu-Gi-Oh, Meganium.
Yeah.
It's a plant type monster.
So he's
Yeah.
got like kind of typical European dragon anatomy, 4 legs, tail, wings.
Looking very Eastern.
It's got a tongue that looks like it just turns into like an arrowhead.
Huh.
Almost. It's very like barbed and looks like it's made of metal. Kind of weird.
Okay.
Spooky.
It is very extra, is how I'll describe it.
Oh,
If
Womble,
you're not
this
gonna be
pose.
extra, why bother?
yeah.
It's Ekans.
This looks like a real Yu-Gi-Oh pose.
It does,
a
actually.
card
Yeah,
would be
this-
posed like this on a card.
I will say the pose of the head is very accurate.
Ooh.
This is making me think
This
of.
is how they pose
Oh,
all the
I get
dragons.
it. That's
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
it's-
planet.
Interplanetary.
Oh,
Oh,
A little bit.
and he's going between planets.
I get it.
So, what's this card's effect, if you don't mind me asking? And
Sure.
is it viable?
I'll read the effect and you can tell me.
Is it possible to parse?
Yes.
Okay.
If a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand.
Oh,
If a
that's
monster
it.
is sent to the graveyard by
So
battle,
monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect.
okay, then you
and
can
sent
summon
to the
this guy.
graveyard. Yep.
So this one's trash, is what I'm guessing.
So this
Yeah,
isn't this not a synchro monster? It's a regular monster.
No, it is just a normal effect monster.
Okay.
What a
um,
trash card.
He was played, I think, very, very briefly during it was like some sealed tournaments will use cards like him because he's able to get like a big body on the board and it's harder to deal with that. But
Pretty free too. I mean, I guess
yeah,
something's gonna get
Yeah.
destroyed, so
yeah.
it's pretty free.
But for the most part, like competitively at like constructed tournaments, no, he's not played.
What is the background? Is it a space thing? Is he in space?
It looks like on the background it's like darkness with like maybe a little bit of fog or something, and then I can't tell if it's like a moon or a planet in the background.
So like
Very small.
okay,
To
It's
the
like a
to the
nebula.
left of his eye.
like maybe like a nebula kind of thing.
It's very, very spherical, but some kind of celestial body.
Okay. I mean, we got the best celestial body right here. The interplanetary purpley thorny dragon.
I like that. There's a little man in the back.
It's just
That's-
like a little
that's
meeple.
your body.
It's just like, aw, that shouldn't have made me laugh.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gone.
He's dead, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he got voted off, huh?
Rest in peace.
Womble, this is a very, very beautiful dragon that no one will ever play because it's trash.
No, Nacho. I would play this card. Can you imagine this in a secret
I'm
rare?
sorry. If it's not competitively viable, I don't want to hear it.
Oh,
Well, nobody's gonna play Raging Flame Sprite except for
My
Glitchy's
brother.
brother.
And
Yeah.
when I was first getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh, the first thing I did was make a deck that revolved around Raging Flame Sprite. And immediately
win?
realized that the card was actually not good. I was just bad.
I can't believe I lost to this. I was 6.
Oh man.
You should have known better.
Yeah. I tried to do prize games at one point with my friends, and we did that for a minute, and then we were like, I don't like getting rid of my cards.
Wait,
Yeah.
you said it had arms and legs, right? Hold on.
Oh yeah. Forgot.
yeah, I'm excited to see his little wings.
Oh, wings. Are there any special features about the wings?
Why would you need wings? if you're in the
Very
Gladiator?
thorny. And they are purple.
Oh yeah, he's thorny.
Oh,
More thorns. We need more thorns.
Need more thorns. The scales are too rounded.
Oh yeah, thorn it up, dude. That's what I'm looking for.
So
He's not the best cuddler, I'd imagine.
Cuddlefish.
this is like the precursor to like the rose dragons and stuff like that. Thorny dragons.
It just makes me think of Stardust Dragon.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
old Stardust.
Oh, look at that
his little
leg.
footsie.
Oh, Stardust Road. This guy would be on Stardust Road. You'd say hi to him.
This guy looks like you could play like a racetrack in like Mario Kart on him.
Does that?
Wait, that would be so sick.
That would be.
I'm down, dude.
Nintendo, hit us up.
If you need more, we know you're perusing a 105
Yeah.
plus subscriber YouTube channel.
Well, way to date the video.
I said plus. It could be any time after.
What happens if they drop?
Oh god.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
I'm gonna unsubscribe just because I think it'll be funny.
No.
You don't have to do that.
You're making it have
Are these
such
subscribers
lustrous
in the chat?
eyes.
I honestly, is this dragon?
It's right there.
Yeah, is it a little sexy? Maybe.
I would say it's a little sexy.
Yeah. That's a hot
I
dragon.
can help.
Oh no!
Oh,
No,
oh, you
no.
can make it even more sexy. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, baby. This is Shrek 5 right here.
I changed my mind. I would play this.
All you need is some good Vegemite.
God, I got eyelash extensions.
They're eye thorns.
Oh, they're thorns. Dude, I love this Wobble. This is so fun.
It's gonna be hell to render.
Yeah,
It's gorgeous though.
Yeah,
It's
they
great
need
as
to
is.
be thorn there.
all of them are gonna be horrible to render in magically different ways.
You know,
Mine isn't.
you guys can render it however you want. If you just want to put in flats and a gradient background, I don't care. Live your lives.
Womble, are you gonna do that? Are you just gonna put flats in the green background?
I mean, it
We'll
is
see.
space, so
See
you
how
could just
time
have a
goes.
black background.
The background is just gonna be space.
Yeah.
Space.png.
Space. The final.
Was that an
Good.
echo effect or are you doing that?
Frontier. I was just doing that, Nacho. I don't have
I
my.
think I think we're there.
Oh, can we see? I mean, we already know we're all kind of in line to date this thing, but I want to see the
All
original.
right, so you want to see him?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Here is interplanetary purpley thorny dragon.
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh, he's
Oh,
very thorny.
oh, he's like a
like a bug almost.
I forgot how edgy Yu-Gi-Oh is.
Well, here's the thing, Womble, is you've created a dragon that could be in a Yu-Gi-Oh dating sim.
I'd play that game.
That's the next episode.
Oh man, this is great. I love this.
I'd date insect, right?
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, leave us a comment down below if you date interplanetary purpley thorny dragon. Or if you have an idea for our next episode, but we're still here, we're still creating. You know, we got a new series at the time of recording, Gartips too. So if you guys are wanting to get better at Gartic phone, Mr. Art Womble here is a genius McGee and knows all them drawing tips. So you can take a look at our shorts shelf. We're putting stuff up there. Glitchy, you want to plug anything?
I mean, I stream on Twitch very occasionally. Very inconsistent. I'm working on that, but if you want to check me out playing, usually Master Duel right now. I might just do some other games, but yeah, it's twitch.tv/GlitchyGlu without an E.
And if you'd like to take a look at any of our other friends in this episode, Nacho Star, JW, Art Womble, or myself, we got links in the description and a website that hopefully everybody's on or will be on. So, yeah. Gartists. No, I won't say.
Get that out. We did it.
Yu-Gi-Oh's Yugi out.
Yu-Gi-Oh's Yugi no more.